Oh, look, you're there. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you that are watching and those of you that aren't watching and will watch later. You'll see me say this not in real time, and that's okay. But currently, we are in the spa studio here in Savannah, Georgia, in the great, great Isle of Hope. And I am here with you tonight in a very special episode. We haven't done a 6 o'clock episode in a while, so I'm very excited about that. I had a friend of mine who contacted me about a week ago and told me of an event that he has coming up. And you may know this gentleman as Harry O'Donoghue. I know him as Harry O'Donoghue. You see the difference? Slight, very slight difference. So he told me about this show that he has coming up. And I said, well, you want to come on and talk about it? He said, no, I don't. Because, Chris Bass, I have somebody better for you to talk to. And that better person is sitting backstage right now. And gosh, I wonder if she's enjoying a charcuterie board. Molly, how's that charcuterie board back there? Is that good for you? Give me a thumbs up, or she's saying thumbs up. It's a good charcuterie board. So congratulations to me on finally fixing an appropriate assortment of cheeses and pickled items. Anyway, she's sitting backstage and she's wondering why I'm rambling like this when I could just bring her on. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to bring her on, and we're just going to have a conversation.
Hey, how are you, Chris?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good. Very good. Thank you for the charcuterie board.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
It'll be nice when Zoom becomes like food pass-through. You know what I mean?
Right. Once food can, I'll just hand you a sandwich through the screen, and you can. Yeah, exactly. So Molly, and I know that name because I have a daughter named Molly. Molly Elizabeth Gibson. How are you this fine evening?
Very good. I'm sitting here in lovely Savannah. Absolutely love Savannah. Oh my goodness. Love it here. So yes, I'm very excited to be here with you and chatting tonight.
Awesome. So you're not originally from Savannah then?
So actually I am. I grew up here in Savannah. Recently, my family and I, like 3 weeks ago, we moved up to Atlanta.
Oh.
It's a very recent move. Like I lived here, I grew up here for 16 years, so most of my life was spent here in Savannah. So childhood on, love it here. But anyway, back for the show.
Yeah. So from Savannah, you went away for a little while, and then you've moved to Atlanta, but you're here now this weekend for a show that you're going to be doing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I had lived here in Savannah and met Harry O'Donoghue, and then I had, in the middle of all the rehearsals, we moved up to Atlanta, and then now I'm back, of course. So I don't really want to move, so I'm happy staying here.
I get it.
I love it here. So anyway, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. So about Harry O'Donoghue, we all know he's a fine Irish singer here in the Savannah, Georgia area. You yourself are not traditionally an Irish singer. You started out in another realm. Am I guessing incorrectly, or were you straight into Irish singing?
No, I had most of my opportunities and experiences, and kind of mostly Irish music kind of formed me kind of from the beginning. Of course, okay. I enjoy some other genres as well, like pop classical and musical theater, but Irish music has really been kind of at the heart of what I do. And so, yes, that's kind of the direction.
That's the short answer. Yes. Excellent. So you mentioned musical theater. What sort of musical theater it strikes your heart? Let's say that.
Things like Les Mis and Wicked, mm-hmm. and things like that. It's the classic Broadway. Mm-hmm. Love it. Sound
of Music, of course. Yes.
Yes, that's absolutely amazing. So, this kind.
So, have you ever done any musical theater in your past?
I actually got to do Sound of Music in concert at out on Skidway, and I was able to do the part of Liesl Von Trapp, which was such an amazing time. So I'm
How?
16 going on 17, always.
Oh, okay, yeah. And how actually old were you when you did that? Were you actually 16 going on
I was
17?
actually 19
Oh,
when I did that.
terrible.
But I have a baby face, so I think I can get away with it. I don't
Yeah.
know. So anyway, it was great. It was a great part. So so that's kind of been my into musical theater.
Yeah.
But
One
now
and done, right? Didn't do it again after that.
Well, I haven't done anymore, but I love it. Would be happy to do more.
Okay,
So,
let me write that down on my sheet of paper.
you
Molly Elizabeth Gibson wants to be in Les Mis. Is that what you said? Les Mis.
Yes.
Okay.
You can cast me.
Okay. Okay. I've got that. I've got that right here.
Under?
Yeah.
Right. Perfect.
And then also Wicked. Okay. So who would you be in Wicked if you could be?
Glinda.
Oh,
Popular.
Glinda.
Popular.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah.
A friend told me one time that I was a lot like Glinda. And the more I learned about the show, I wasn't sure if that was a compliment. I know she meant it as a compliment.
Okay, so yeah, she starts out to be kind of like narcissistic, I think, and then as the show goes on, she and Elphaba realize, I don't need to give you the plot. You know the plot. Everybody out there knows the plot. Shelley, you know the plot. We have one person listening on Clubhouse.
Shelley.
Yeah.
Hey.
And,
But I like it. It's a great part. So,
she might say hey back in a minute. We'll see. Yeah, it is a great part. I hope that happens for you. That would be amazing.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Maybe up in Atlanta, I can get connected to some places around some musical theater.
Yeah.
And there's a lovely theater near where I live, so I can look into that.
Cool. Which theater is near you in Atlanta?
The Legacy Theater. I've not been in it yet, but I have seen. It looks like a little mini Fox, and so of course it draws me. So,
Okay.
Yes.
Very cool.
Very
Well, yeah, just walk in, do an audition, sing some music, sing Popular because it's very popular.
Very
Maybe
popular.
choose something else. Actually, don't choose Popular. Choose another
Yeah,
song.
something they haven't heard.
Yeah, exactly. So that brings us up to now, where you're performing Irish music in places. Of course, the past year you haven't really been able to perform as much, I imagine. How have you filled that gap during our shutdown, our lockdown? How did you fill that gap?
Actually, so I got to do a virtual show with Harry O'Donoghue. They had the Celtic Heritage Festival back in March. So that was virtual. So I got to be a part of that and do like a virtual show, which was still really great to get to be a part of that. And it's first year, and so I'm looking forward to the next year when everybody can be back in person. So that'll be really fun. But so I did that, and then back early in March, I actually got to do like dream come true. I got to be part of a touring production, an Irish touring production called Celtic Angels. Which was absolutely fabulous. Obviously, due to COVID, it was cut short, but we still had an amazing time hitting the road. There were 5 of us vocalists, 5 dancers, 5 musicians, and we were just having a great time.
Wow. So that was it. That was your first experience with Celtic. Oh gosh, now I'm going to get the
Angels, Celtic Angels. Yes. Yes, it was my first entrance into that production. So had a wonderful time doing that with them. So it was right up my alley with Irish music and the stage and so forth. So love it.
That's great. Are you going to get to do that again anytime soon?
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to take the next show, but anyway, but hopefully things can work out in the future to kind of go back.
Cross my fingers for you. And if that door stays closed, I'm sure another one will open quickly after that.
Well, That would be lovely.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Now you do stage productions as well, correct?
I do a few, yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I was singing some Irish music just this weekend.
Oh yes, it's
Yes.
Irish all year round. I mean, you don't have to just do St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, exactly. Are you familiar with the show Once?
Oh, like the Once Upon a Time once.
No, no. This would be Once.
Yeah.
It was a film that came out in 2007, made into a Broadway show, and it's based on a Dubliner who is a busker or a street musician
Oh,
who, yeah,
fantastic! Of course, you were singing Irish music then.
yeah, yeah. But he's a singer songwriter as well. So he writes all of his own music, and he meets this girl, and they write some songs together. They make an album. They kind of fall for each other, and then
Oh,
realize they can't be together. It's kind of sad, but also it's got some really compelling, great music. So if you haven't heard it, go
yes.
listen to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll need to go listen to it then. It sounds like a really good show.
Yeah.
Does it have traditional Irish music in it, or is it all new material?
So the way the actual stage production goes is they have an Irish gig right before, like some traditional Irish music right before the show. And so for this weekend, we actually had just a taste of that because it wasn't the real production. It was just like in concert. So not
Yes.
the full production. So we sang one song, which was Raglan Road, which I'm sure you've heard.
I love that one. That one's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Nice.
Yeah. So I got to sing that. And then we went into the show and we had a number of other musicians, Ricardo Ochoa, Chris Stanley, Asaf Gleisner, the pianist.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Ricardo and I actually got to do a show together back when I graduated high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when I saw on Facebook that you had recently performed with him, and I was like, oh,
Yes.
it's amazing.
That was it. That was the show. It was Sunday night,
right.
and we had a great time, and I hope we get to do it again.
Okay.
I'm pushing for it. We'll see. We'll see what people say.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I hope so. That'd be great.
Yeah. But anyway, enough about me. No, I'm here to interview you, and now you've turned the table on me. Tell me about this upcoming show.
Yes. Okay. So we're Harry O'Donoghue and I are going to do a show at the Tybee Post Theater with Caitlin Frazier and Vita Catilla. Caitlin plays the piano and she's just really incredible, and she's very talented. She actually had done she'd been part of an Irish Cayley band before she moved to Savannah, and they had gone to Ireland, and so she has like Irish music embedded in her as well. And then Vito is a multi-instrumentalist, so he is just a whiz on the fiddle. I mean, just wow. And he's going to play banjo in the show. He also plays other instruments like whistle and bowron, which is the Irish drum. I don't know why I'm
familiar. Yes.
That drum is like, I don't know it's a circle. And anyway, all drums are circles. So anyway, he's doing that. And so anyway, we're doing that. The show is at 8 p.m. Doors open at 7. And really looking forward to getting out and playing with them at the theater. Everything just making me really excited. So
yeah. So have you rehearsed at all yet, or is it
coming
up?
Okay. Vito has been on tour actually. So we're going to have another rehearsal tomorrow. So a couple more rehearsals. Harry and I have been getting together and going over some things as well. So it's all coming together.
Oh, it's magical when a show comes together.
Isn't it fun? We're so excited.
It is. It really is. I'm always sad when it's over, though. I'm like looking back at my past weekend, and I feel sad. But I'm sure the next thing is coming up soon. And
I know my mom keeps saying, "Soak it in," and I need to keep reminding myself, like, this is the week, because after this week, it's like post-show depression.
Yeah, that's something we all fight. We all fight that.
Yeah, no, I just love it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun getting ready for it. It's just a lot of fun things going on this week. So looking forward to it all.
That's cool.
Taking it all in.
And so, what do you do in your free time when you're not doing Irish music with Harry O'Donoghue and all these lovely people?
Oh, I actually spend a lot of time with family. So part of the reason why we moved to Atlanta was to be near to family. So my brother's around the corner and my sister, and so we get together a lot. And so we spend time together. I also have other hobbies like I make earrings and I
Oh,
crafts as well. So I sew and so forth. Um, so I would like to kind of go that direction as well and spend some more time with the handicrafts. But
so you consider yourself an overall creative then?
I guess so.
You just found this out about yourself, so that's great. Yeah.
You can write my bio next time.
Okay, I'll do that. So we have one listener or watcher, Elise Rostine, is just can't wait to see the show.
Elise has her tickets.
Oh,
so,
good.
Yes,
Good.
it's wonderful. So we're excited. We're really excited. So it's exciting because this is actually really one of my first shows here in Savannah to perform. And so even though I've been here all this time, I've not actually had a performance like this. It was exciting to get to be near my local friends and community to be able to perform where they can come out. So
Yeah, that is exciting. So where can people get tickets?
Yes, tickets. Tickets can be found at the Tybee Post website. So tybeepost.com.
All right, I'm going to grab that in I have a computer here.
Tybee Post.
I can Google Tybee Post.
Yes.
Yes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take what I Googled here in the browser and I'm going to paste it in here in the comments, and then people, guys, I'm just making it lazy for you. You can just click on the link now in the comments. So
wow, it's so
get your tickets.
nifty. Yeah. Get your tickets. Yes, click the link. Click the link. I don't know which side of the screen I'm on, but
I don't either. I think you point down here. Click the link down here. Yeah,
there's a link that popped up. So
exactly.
So it's going to be great. And there's still some tickets available. General admission. So be there at 7 to get the best seats in the house. That's my tip to everyone. So, though honestly, I've been to the Tybee Post and there's not a bad seat in the house. It's such a wonderful venue. Everything is, it's such an intimate venue, 206 seats. So have you been there, Chris?
I have been there. Yes, I have. It has been a minute because my daughter, Molly, actually, she had a performance. What do you want to call it? Showcase, like a performance showcase there. With local voice teacher Julie Rose Wild.
Oh wow, that's a fun place to have a showcase.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and there were a lot of really good performers up there, including my daughter. But she was the best by far, always.
I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was.
Yeah, of course.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, and I'm sure they have some other events going on. So if you guys want to go on and check Tybee Post Theater,
they do.
Please buy your tickets now because they're going fast for Harry O'Donoghue, An Evening of Song and Story with Molly Elizabeth Gibson, as well as special guests, Caitlin Frazier on piano and multi-instrumentalist, Vito Gutilla. Gutilla or Gutilla?
Gutilla, I believe.
Gutilla.
He's Italian.
Ah, excellent.
Yes.
And do you play any instruments yourself?
I took piano, and there's going to be, but I don't accompany myself.
Okay.
But I do know piano. Harry has been teaching me the Bowron, so we're going to pull that out in the show.
Nice.
Yeah. So throwing in a little Irish drum there. So it's.
I don't know why I did that. That was not appropriate. Whatever I did. I just did this. I don't know why.
Let's play it like this.
Whenever I'm around Harry and he's performing, I just stand up in front and go like this. He says, "No, Chris, no, just back off, buddy. It's not time."
I'm happy on the stage with that.
Yes, I just want to be on stage, Harry. Please, just put me on stage, and I'll just do this the whole time. It'll be great.
Yes.
He just says no.
Yeah. No, he's a great performer. Everyone, if you've not heard Harry, you will love his show. I mean, he has a love and a passion for the Irish music, so that really comes through. And his storytelling, so he sings and he'll tell a joke or two, and he's absolutely hilarious. So you're bound to have a good time. So we're all gonna go out and have some fun. So come join us.
Absolutely, and I will tell everyone to do that. I will not be here this weekend, unfortunately. I apologize. But everyone else who is here this weekend, get your tickets now on TybeePostTheater.com. Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
Wait, did I put it in? No, it's .org. It's .org. Who knew?
.org.
And make sure you come out and see this wonderful show with the great Harry O'Donoghue and Molly Elizabeth Gibson. And gosh, Molly, this is wonderful. Thank you for being on the show today and just showing us your smile. You have a lovely smile, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you
I'm
for
sure
having
you've
me.
never heard that.
Well,
Have you ever heard that before? Okay. Yeah.
A time or two, maybe.
Okay, good. I think I'm gonna make some dinner, or maybe I'll play the ukulele, or I don't know what I'll do, but I'll figure out.
Enjoy your charcuterie board. I'm sure it's delicious.
Yeah, it's right back there. I'm gonna
time
enjoy that. So I do something strange at the end of every one of my shows, and I apologize that I'm putting you through this, but what I do is I do something called sitcom freeze. And what this is I come up with a situation, and we do just like a 5-second improv of how we would react to that situation. You think you can do that?
That's true improv.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I've always kind of wanted to do this.
Okay, so you don't have to say anything. It's just a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see it in your face. That's all I want to do. So in this case,
just to give you a facial expression for 5 seconds.
Exactly, a facial expression for 5 seconds. So there is. Okay, here's the deal. So back in the 70s and 80s, there was a show called Happy Days. I'm not sure if you're aware of it.
Yes.
Okay.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We're up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's actually. Wait a minute. That's actually the first song of the series, and then they changed it to Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days, Thursday, Friday, Happy Days. They had 2 theme songs for that show. One was the original Chubby Checker, and then
That's impressive that they can get away with changing it, and both people know it.
Yeah, I don't know why they did it. Okay, in this episode, the whole gang is at the beach.
Yes.
And Fonzie has been challenged to surfboard over a shark. And if you don't know why I'm saying this, the Fonz, it's a term that you'll hear often when people are talking about television or movies, and they say, well, looks like they just jumped the shark. And that's what it refers to. It refers to this specific episode. So let's just pretend we're on the shoreline and we're watching, and he's about to do it. We don't see him do it because the show ends right there, and then it's to be continued. So we're at a to be continued moment, and Fonzie is about to jump the shark. So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and then I want you to freeze on this jumping the shark moment. So Molly, 3, 2, 1. No, wait. 3, 2, 1. Sitcom freeze.